25% year-over-year decrease in our inventory here in Hampton Roads. What's going on? Tane the Digital Realtor here, aka The Handler, aka your favorite Hampton Roads Realtor. Thanks for tuning in today. We're going to be going over February's 2022 Hampton Roads market update. If the audio and the quality of the video is good, please hit the thumbs up button, and as well comment down below on any questions you may have with what's going on with the real estate market here in our area. And if you find this information valuable, please subscribe so this way you get alerted as soon as something hits, and definitely ring the notification bell. All right, but other than that, let's dive into this data. So in February 2022, we've got a total of 2,501 active listings for residential. That's a 25% decrease in supply in comparison to 3,350 in February of last year. And the crazier thing is, it was 6,590. February 2019, there was 8,457 active listings, right? And all of this data is provided by our MLS REIN Real Estate Information Network. It's no secret that the inventory is very low, and it's continued to decrease even right now. What we're hoping for, as what we've seen in the past, when spring and summer comes along, more inventory will hit the market. But as you can see, the percentage, it's a big difference. So it's going to take a little while for it to catch up based off of the data, right? And right now, the buyers are more, we're going to see more buyers more than likely too in the spring and summertime. So that's what makes it a little even tougher for the inventory to actually catch up, right? For it to start balancing out a little bit and to change to a different market. And if you guys saw my last video recently about the Russia-Ukraine situation, this is another sign which could give you a good idea of where we might be headed. Based off of the data, it's going to take a little while for it to see a complete change, right? Now, the median sales price here in Hampton Roads for February 2022 was $291,250. That's actually up 7.9% from $269,900 in comparison to last year, 2021 February. And it's also up from February 2020 from $240,000. And in February 2019, it's pretty much up from $229,000, right? So you guys are seeing a huge difference in regards to the time on market, the median sales price increase, and the inventory that's actually out there, right? And the month's supply of inventory, the MSI for February of 2022 was 0.78, and that is up 7.9%. That's a 32.7 drop year over year from February of last year, which is at 1.16, right? So February of last year, we had more than 1 month worth of supply. And in February of 2020, our MSI was 2.64. So what that means is we had more than 2.5 months of supply. And that gives you a good calculation of how long it would take for all inventory to be sold if no new properties came on the market, right? So this month we're at 0.78 again. That means less than a month's supply. And this is one of the things that what we're trying to do as agents is to bring more inventory on the market, because it's not healthy for a market to be like this for the long run, all right? And obviously we all want the homes to sell for as much as possible, especially, me as a listing agent. But at the end of the day, I am seeing some sellers that are not able to make certain moves or scared to make the move because of the lack of inventory as well. So it's very important that people are educated on this. The MSI is a huge, everything that we're going over is a huge indicator of, the current market. It's going to be an interesting year in real estate, because what we're seeing is the increase in mortgage rates. With the lack of supply, the supply costs, chain supply issues, and in the new construction area all remain uncertain. So let's see what happens. But and right now what we're seeing, the residential settled sales for the month was 2,176. And it's down from 2,321 in January and down slightly year over year, which was 2,198 in February 2021. And this is all the stuff that you're seeing here. Right, and the pending sales for the month was 2,689 in comparison to 2,802 back in February of 2021. The median days on market for the month was 11, and month over month that's down from 16, and year over year, down from 20. Right, that goes to show your homes are moving relatively fast. And that's a very important data that I always tell my sellers to look at, because especially when you're listing a home for sale, people are looking at the days on market, how long it's been sitting on the market. Typically, that right now shows we should be able to get a home under contract in under 11 days, right? And that gives you, the seller, leverage in regards to negotiation. When that starts creeping up, that's when the buyers have a little more leverage, because that's when you're starting to see it start transitioning to more of a buyer's market. And there's a lot of inventory, right? And right now, the new construction we're seeing that was sold for February 2022 totaled of 245 sales in comparison to last year, 2021, 239 sales. So not too much of a big difference there. But, I hope all of this information is helpful. This is the data for February 2022. As you just saw in this video, this market is absolutely insane right now here in Hampton Roads. If you're a seller that's thinking about selling within the next year or 2 years, let's chat, let's plan out your next move and see if it makes any sense at all for us to possibly even work together. But most importantly, see if it makes any sense at all for you to even consider selling. Comment down below or reach down at the contact information below to see what we can do to help out.